Brothers and sisters at King of Kings Lutheran Church and friends worshiping with us, this Sunday as you come to worship with us, you will hear that the gospel lesson is from Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. What an invitation. Jesus spoke this invitation to people like you and me. In their days, they were struggling with burdens and afflictions, just like us today. They had problems with government, they had problems in their personal lives, nothing different. We can certainly feel ourselves included in those, in the group of people who heard this invitation from Jesus. They were people that were searching, who were looking, who were trying to find contentment and peace and rest, and searching in the wrong places and searching in ways where it could not be found. And then here comes the invitation from Jesus Christ. Come to me. And Jesus obviously is directing this invitation toward salvation. And obviously they, in Jesus' days, these people, they were also trying to make themselves right with God, listening to advice here and there, options about being saved. And Jesus says, come to me. You see, when Jesus voiced that invitation, Jesus didn't put up walls. Jesus didn't say, well, those that talk in this way or dress in this way or live in this certain neighborhood, they are welcomed. He didn't navigate to any kind of favorites. There was no such a thing as in crowd when it came about Jesus' invitation. And Jesus says, come to me and learn from me. So, well, what do we learn from Jesus when we come to him? Well, first we learn that we cannot come to God. No, we cannot. Not the way we are on our own with our sinful nature, because God is a holy, righteous God. So let's make sure we understand this. On our own merits, no, we cannot come to God. God looks at sin and treats sin as sin, and sin deserves death. Spiritual, physical, eternal. But here's the deal. What else do we learn? And this is the most important thing. What else do we learn when we come to Jesus? Well, when we come to Jesus, we learn that he made everything that was needed to accept us, to love us, to declare us guiltless, and to welcome us in his kingdom. And he adopted us through baptism. He gave us an inheritance, and he says, you are heirs of my kingdom. Now, that is the extent and the magnificence, the joy of this invitation. Come to me. Brothers and sisters, we perhaps live in a world that doesn't even care about being invited. Isn't that? But remember, we all need this invitation, and we can all be blessed by this loving invitation. So this Sunday, God bless you all, that we can come together and worship our Lord and hear that invitation even as we worship together.